think PlayStation is really good first party offerings, but they do need third party offerings.
Did you see the budget for the fucking PlayStation? Nigga, so
The budget's for games.
what was the shit that everybody loves? Uncharted 4 was like $350 million.
Nigga, you should see the price of
Uncharted
fucking
4
what
is
it took
trash,
to make
just
Cyberpunk.
So fucking
Wait.
You should see the
Yeah,
price of what it took to make
What?
Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk.
I thought all
Oh, wait. I gotta break this down.
I hate
Why
that.
did you consider Uncharted 4 so boring? I found it a masterpiece.
I love
that
that
game.
game. Too much dialogue.
The dialogue was
It's
fucking
just-
sick,
But
dude.
you gotta understand that when you play Uncharted, you have to play it as if you have to play it as if you're playing an actual movie. Like you're in a movie. It's like it's an action adventure movie with a bunch of everything.
I thought the dialogue was the best part of the game. Plus, it was action packed. It's not like you were just sitting there watching. You still had to climb buildings. You still had to run along. You make it to the part where they're in the past and you're running behind your big brother?
Yeah, that's just fine.
Nah, son, you didn't really play it. You can't give me no criticism yet until you really play it. You need to go jump on it again and you need to play it for another 2 hours.
Yeah,
And tell me what you think.
Tony's like,
Tell me what you think.
I
man.
will
You
not
tripping.
accept that shit. I will
Oh,
not
Uncharted
accept
4 is crazy.
Uncharted 4 is an amazing game.
Number 2 might be the best game, gameplay wise.
Yep.
But if we're talking about story, ain't nothing fucked with number 4, bro. And gameplay's still sick.
I'm gonna be honest.
They're
the
all
only,
good,
The
except
only
for number
Uncharted
1.
I've played is number 1.
Number 1's the worst one by a long shot. Number 1's terrible. It's not terrible, but it's extremely dated.
Yeah.
There's so many better games than number 1. But if you go and you play number 2 right now, the first scene I have you be like, bro, I can't believe that this motherfucker's not dead.
Do you remember PlayStation All Stars, the little Smash PlayStation style Smash Bros.
I really like it.
I used to love fucking Kratos was a monster.
You play Kratos? Did
but
y'all both play Kratos?
I used to like playing this dude from Nathan Drake from goddamn because he really was like the snake of the game.
Yeah, he was a beast. He would put up a whole barrier and like have cover and
just
shoot
underneath that
shit.
motherfucker.
He was dope. So can you all guess who my character was in PlayStation All Stars?
Sly.
Yeah, I played Sly Cooper. This motherfucker didn't have a block. He couldn't block, but his block button made him invisible.
Yeah.
So I would just go around the stage and be an asshole. And I wouldn't fight for real. I would never fight for real. Like, people would be expecting to fight me, and I'd be like, that's fucking hilarious that you're actually trying to fight me. I'm actually about to leave. So I come back and whack you.
They really could have made something out of that place.
They needed to make a sequel. They needed to keep updating it and keep adding characters, and they would have. Because people played it.
Because now you could put
It was like a year or 2 after it came out, and I was playing with a homie at the house, and there was still an online population. If they updated that game, it could have prospered. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Chris. I really want to see Microsoft make a Smash Brothers game.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
You were about to say that shit?
Because look at it. You gotta look at it. So we and him, we would sit there and work when we looked at who all bought what they got. So you could look. They could do Spyro,
Master Chief,
they could do Master Chief,
and the Banjo-Kazooie,
Banjo-Kazooie,
Conquer,
yes,
the dude from Hi-Fi Rush,
shit, the Doom guy.
the Doom guy, bro.
Yeah.
You could do characters from what's my shit, the Locust with the chainsaw blades and shit. What's the first person shooter? Third person shooter? Gears of War. Thank you.
Yeah.
You could do Gears of War characters.
Yeah.
Bro, you could put Killer Instinct characters with that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, nigga, it's so many games. We talking about World of Warcraft. We talking about.
You could put like
We
Blizzard
talking about
characters,
Blizzard
and
characters.
shit, but like a Diablo, Necromancer in there and
I'm
shit,
talking about,
bro.
nigga, what's the shit that with multiverses and doing some shit, but they can go crazier than multiverses.
Oh, they're coming back.
Yeah,
You know
it'll
they're
be
coming
out
back.
soon. It'll be back soon.
I'm gonna play.
Hell yeah.
I liked it the
That
first
shit was
time. I'm not
fire.
gonna lie.
That shit was, I was mad when
The only time I got mad is when LeBron came out. He was broken as shit.
Look at it like this, bro. Because we were sitting there. It's like, well, you gotta understand what multiverses.
they gotta put Jordan into the next one because they own the rights to
That would be
Space Jam 1.
They need to. He needs to be stronger than LeBron.
Nigga,
And they need to
come
nerf
in
LeBron.
and goddamn, he be like
I played 3 characters.
Bro, but they could put so many more characters. They could put Neo from the Matrix, nigga.
I played 3 characters.
You know, like
I played Wonder Woman because that's the only person
Wonder
I have
Woman's
unlocked.
a beast.
She's fucking hilarious to play. You can spike people like Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
After that, I played Harley Quinn. And she's a trap character. Let people run towards you. She's hilarious, but she's not as easy to play. After that, I played Bugs fucking Bunny. Bugs fucking Bunny is fucking broken.
Yes, he is.
He's broken as shit. He can do everything.
Yep.
And he's very hard to hit. And he does a ton of damage.
And he's silly as fuck to play with.
He be talking that shit. Bro.
Yes, he does.
He be talking that
Like,
shit.
I'm mad they delisted that shit. I don't understand. They said it was a beta. They did say it was a beta. But I'm just like, wow.
They stopped updating it.
Yeah.
There was no updates, period. There was no progression.
I think maybe
after you got your character to level 10, there was nothing. do. There's no reason.
You know who I blame it on? I blame it on Warner Brothers. See, Warner Brothers gaming department, they suck though. Like they really do. They literally.
These motherfuckers want to have $100,000 tournament for that shit when it comes out too.
Hey,
they have $100,000 tournament, and after that, radio silence. Like,
that was a beta. That was a lie. You lied to me. That ain't no damn beta.
it was a pretty.
You put the game out.
It's good.
But then you pulled the game.
They just snatched that out.
But so I want to know, something must have happened.
No. I'm gonna tell you what happened. You gotta understand, Warner Brothers gaming department went through a whole big shakeup. They were trying to sell off a bunch of IPs and shit that they had, which they did. You know what I'm saying? And they bought up a bunch of shit too, because they own IO Entertainment now.
I show Ruby got taken underneath for Warner Brothers and stuff.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
But they switch it up a lot now.
Did y'all see that Marvel game? The
Midnight Suns.
Yes, not Midnight Suns. The other one, that newer one.
I haven't downloaded it. I'm going to
shooter.
finish Sifu first.
It looked like
You got to play that shit.
It's like Marvel, but it looked like Overwatch.
That's Midnight Suns. Oh no, you said Overwatch?
Yeah, it's like Marvel. It's like Marvel Heroes, but it's like Overwatch. So like everybody kind of get dropped into like this little thing, and it's different characters like fucking Rocket Raccoon is in there, Doctor Strange.
If you remember the narrative, we could watch the trailer of it and record our reaction.
I mean, bro. And you know that's another thing. So
if it's free to play, I'd be wondering if I want to play it still.
Because what are your thoughts about live service games, bro?
I like live service games, but it just depends on what it is.
It's called Marvel Rivals.
I did hear about Rivals.
I heard about that shit. I ain't seen that.
And so how I feel about live service games is I actually have no problem with live service games. I think that they should always be free to play games, though. I do not like when a AAA company comes out look like Suicide Squad and
that shit's
Sea of
fucking
Thieves.
stupid.
Not Sea of Thieves. What's the shit called? Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones. Yeah.
There's no reason to have a live service game be full price when it comes out. Impossible if you're going to be charging.
And Skull and Bones, them bastards had the nerve to say that shit was quadruple A. Like, come
That's
on.
so silly.
Nigga, that is such arrogance and humor.
I'm gonna tell you what's hilarious.
This is just disgusting, bro.
Folks is so funny that they didn't play Sea of Thieves. They went back and like the numbers on Black Flag went up. Like Black Flag, folks went back to playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
That's all they wanted.
That's what we wanted.
Here's the crazier shit. When Sea of Thieves dropped on fucking PlayStation, they play that shit way more than.
Is Sea of Thieves already on PlayStation?
Well, it's on it now.
Bro, I'm gonna download that shit.
That shit. Cause look at it like this. When I tell you what makes it dope, first of all, it's made by Rare. So Rare. This was when it started off. It didn't have much content.
Not Sea of Thieves. What is it? The new one.
You talking about
Skull and Bones. Yeah, Skull and Bones. Folks went back to playing Black Flag.
Skull and Bones is like
Skull
and Bones is like World of Ships, bro.
Yeah.
It's highly boring.
Nigga, you can't even jump in the water, nigga. How you in a pirate
You can't walk around your own ship.
How you in a pirate game and you can't go ship to ship jumping on ships?
You can't squash buckle, no. You could watch your crew go have fun, but you are stuck in the same spot on your ship.
That's why you
are
go back
mining
to
for
4.
materials, sitting in the same spot on your boat. You can't even walk around your boat, bro.
Go back to 4. Don't play that shit. Or download.
That motherfucker full price too. They charge.
Sea of Thieves is the good one.
Now see, now here's the crazy
Sea of
shit.
Thieves and Black Flags are the two best pirate games you can buy. Black Flag.
Sea of Thieves, it's like, all right, so we all had. Now that you got, because once you get your 5, shit, I think you played on the 4 too. Right? But we can all play because it's cross-gen. So it's like, here's the crazy shit. So it could be like we can all be pirates together, my nigga. Think about that. Ho ho ho. We literally sipping on Captain Morgan.
It has got everything that you want: swashbuckling, a toxic ass chat, and
nigga
like
a kraken trying to kill you and shit.
What? Kraken?
Yeah. Like.
There's actually reasons to play the game. Like it's pretty.
Nigga, you got pirate shit. You can go hunt treasure and shit. All kind of shit. Like,
I remember when I played Black Flag.
Black Flag's sick, bro.
I fell in love with Black Flag.
I used to love taking the bell and jumping into the water.
I want to play that shit now. Like if I can play it again,
I still got it, bro. Well, you know the thing I love about my goddamn PlayStation is nice.
I think you can still play Black Flag.
But my goddamn Xbox, I can go back to Xbox One, the Xbox, and I can play. And I got Black Flag, and I like that shit is fire. I might play that shit. That shit is actually they're remaking that.
That's all that. So the Skull and Bones, all it needed to be was Black Flag for real. That's all it needed to be.
I want to be able to dive into the ocean.
You know, here's
that
the
game
fucked up
went
shit.
through development hell.
No. Let me get a little backstory on this shit. All right, so what happens is, all right, Ubisoft opened up a new game development company in fucking Singapore. They got a deal with the Singapore government. So what happens is, the game went through hell. It kept going through different hands of people making the game through Ubisoft. They got sick of making this shit. They tried twice to cancel it, but because they invested so heavily into Singapore and the government paid them all this money up front, they were like, we have to sell this game. So it had to be made. So every time they kept trying to kill this game, it kept making. The game even changed how it was supposed to be made. Like it was different styles before. It had more movement, more other shit. But them people that was working on it was like, deuces, bitch. And they deleted a lot of shit, fucked up a lot of shit. So the game ended up just being the shell of what it was supposed to be. And they just pushed out a product because they had. Because Singapore said if they didn't do it, they was gonna have to kind of close that shit. They owed them like tens of millions of dollars. So they had to make this game. That's fucked up. And the shape that they put this shit out, they should be ashamed that they got this. So shame on you. Shame.
The best pirate game you could get would be one where you can dock on islands, get out, walk around on islands.
That's what you call
float
it.
around in the sea.
That's Sea of Thieves.
Fight sea monsters.
Yup, Sea of Thieves.
Nigga.
Man, if I want a pirate game, I get
Nigga, you can mount the cannons, nigga, and fucking use the cannons and launch them. I could get the cannons. That nigga could be steering the ship. That nigga's on the other side shooting cannons. The Carl could be shooting cannons. Like I think we can get like 8 or 9 niggas on the boat, 10 niggas on the boat. Bro.
It'll be dope if like you can like if you jump in the water, you can't jump in the water in certain areas because you might get
that's Sea of Thieves. You might get ate by a shark.
That's
yeah.
hard.
So you want Rockstar to make a pirate game?
Nigga.
Red Dead Redemption, but at sea. Oh shit!
Nigga, Red Dead in the Rum Islands.
Right. Yeah, during the golden age of piracy, that would be
That was a big ass water map with a whole bunch of islands spread apart. You can down travel to them.
I feel like Rockstar would be trying to do some Pirates of the Caribbean shit. There'd be like a whole storyline with some supernatural shit.
Yeah. It would.
Rockstar's got the budget to
voodoo,
make some shit
some
like
voodoo.
silly, right? You know?
Go in there and start revolutions on islands and shit and do all kind of shit.
That's what we wanted out of Skull and Bones, you know?
You get the
Skull and Bones should have been that ride, bro.
And for them to develop this shit for like 8 years, I don't think there's any use.
It's a disgrace, but I'm saying they had to keep resetting. Cause look at. I'm gonna tell you, like, look at GTA 6. Like GTA 6, literally when they did it, they actually stopped it and restarted it because they were working initially on Bully 2. Like they got like 80% done with Bully 2 and just stopped. Like, you bastards, I want that game. And, you know, so they
So, to look at our Nostalgia Games podcast, if you want to hear us talk about more about why Bully didn't come out, but you know, Bully would have raised a lot of controversy because at the same time they started developing it, like also the government and the internet was going on at the same time, bullying thing, whatever. So here's my thing. I think Bully 2 could have still came out if they just stuck to the guns. Maybe have it take place in the past when fisticuffs were still more of a thing, before all the school shootings and stuff like that. Just keep it a little bit old school. If that's what you need to do. But I think that the potential for that game is too strong for them to have never come out with the other one.
I mean, it wasn't a Bully simulator.
I wouldn't make that shit in 2020. I get it, but
but it wasn't a
I would
Bully.
put that shit in like
I could have
that shit in 1990, man, bro.
Yeah.
Bully 2 would have been fire.
I could imagine
I think they could have got away with it because look at it was making movies like Purge and shit back then. That shit would have been fucking fun.
Yeah, but time is way more sensitive now in the 2020s, bro.
Yeah,
like it's like it would be because you had senators when the game came out last time saying it was a bully simulator. But if you literally play the game,
He's an anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero. He's fighting for the nerds.
The bully was the preppy kid.
Yeah. The bully was he's a dickhead, bro.
Yeah, he's the preppy kid that was like abusing people.
Yeah,
No, Jimmy Hopkins had a reputation of like fighting people and shit like that, and you could annihilate people if you chose to.
But you could also be a hero and just go around and save people. It was all about options and choice.
The storyline in the game was freeing people of that bullyism.
Yeah.
At that time, Rockstar was just dropping a bunch of shit. Because remember, they put out Manhunt during that time.
Yes, nigga, Manhunt was so
If you want to talk about controversial now, you
Yeah.
want to see some
That's
senators and congressmen screaming.
Nigga, did you ever play the Wii version of the game? So in Manhunt 2, you could do Wii remote control motions like stabbing, That shit, like nigga, like that, yes, that shit got banned in like 8 or 9 countries. You know what I'm saying? They was like, fuck, Australia was like, no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that shit was fire though.
Manhunt was. I was like, this game is based on snuff videos.
Yep.
Y'all niggas really went crazy with this.
I mean, but
The
bro,
game
but
was crazy.
understand this. One thing's for sure, you got to always remember, video games, even though they are games, they are designed for adults. Once the PlayStation became a system, that was the first initial push for them making games for older people.
Man, the Atari, son. You
No,
know,
no, 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 no,
grown
no.
ass people playing Pong before kids
No,
were playing Pong.
but I'm saying though, the games were literally designed like
You know, there was
PlayStation.
grown ass people playing Pac-Man before kids were playing Pac-Man.
No, but I'm saying, I'm talking about actual content, like, cause that's when the game started getting more realistic, more cinematic, and more adult.
I'm not even gonna talk about sports games. You know, grown ass motherfuckers playing that shit. Everything from the old school Maddens to even the Tecmo Bowl. You think it was a bunch of kids playing Tecmo Bowl sometimes because they seen the adults playing Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, true that.
Like,
true
I think, me personally, I think video games have always been for adults, and like kids come along too, and it's great for kids as well. But like, you can't tell me like, I always offended when people just like look at people playing video games and look down at that. Like, that's kind of a kid's thing. I'm just really like,
No, but what I'm saying though is PlayStation literally, like, Sony's marketing was for actually older teens and young adults, whereas like Sega and Nintendo always marketed toward younger folks.
That's true.
Cause I mean, it's like
I
PlayStation
guess
was
Sega was a little edgier.
yeah, Sega was, but no, but Nintendo, I mean, PlayStation was on some other shit. Like,
But that was mostly Sega America though. They were real competitive.
Yeah,
But,
Sega
thought-
Japan was some
Damn,
hoes.
I thought Tomb Raider Pointy Titties was kind of hot when I was a kid. Not gonna lie.
Yes, nigga, that shit,
Everybody
that
thought
bitch was
Tomb
hot.
Raider.
Like,
Hey,
she-
you remember Tomb Raider 2? It came with the
Pointy
poster.
titties.
Yeah, she did have pointy ass titties. Those were high definition graphics, right?
I was still, you understood, you can use your imagination though.
Yeah.
We understood that she was still hot. We didn't care.
That's, you talk about games that didn't age well. Do not go back and play Tomb Raider 1.
All the way.
You'll be highly disappointed.
I would say all the way to number 3.
Yeah, that's why them tank controls are wrong.
We're all the same
When you
shit.
gotta literally goddamn pivot and shit just to turn left. It ain't no banger left. nigga.
Those games are still fun though if you like to just exploit old games. Like you can use cheat codes. And
I
Yeah, the
downloaded
poster
Tomb
looks
Raider
good,
1 on my
though.
phone,
I like the
and I
poster
was
for
mad as
Tomb
hell.
Raider.
I was like, damn, I'm trying to play. I had a controller trying to play this shit. I was like,
Let
really?
me tell you the old shit I wanna go back and play again. It's like fucking Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2.
You know they got them shits you can buy. They got a bundle now.
I might goddamn go ahead on.
I
That
think I
was
got one
Speed
of
play
Racer,
one and
Metal Gear
two.
Solid.
What about Snake Eater though?
Yeah,
Snake
no,
Eater
that's
was
the one, nigga. That shit right
is
there.
maybe the best one in the series.
I think so too.
Snake Eater was
I
crazy.
think Snake Eater's the best game.
Hey, but
The only reason I
It's
like
just a
Far
series,
Cry,
but it's not
but don't front on Phantom Liberty. No, the last one was fucking.
Sons of Liberty.
The
I love.
the story wasn't complete because there's supposed to be another part.
I love
you
the
talk about
story,
the
too.
mobility, the shit you nigga just go watch the crazy videos.
I love the
of
villains.
motherfucker putting a damn box on, creeping up behind niggas, shoot a nigga, put the box down, shoot another nigga.
Are you talking about the Twin Snakes or are you talking about Sons of Liberty?
No, I'm talking about the.
Guns of the Patriot.
No, I'm talking about number 5.
Oh, okay, you're talking about the Phantom Pain.
Phantom
That's
Pain.
Pain. Oh, that was a good
That
one.
game's tough.
The controls in that game were ignorant. Now you get a helicopter drop, like the tank.
The second mission where you actually go to Afghanistan and you gotta like learn how to like sneak in and be like behind your horse and stuff like that. That first mission is brutal, bro. They don't play. They're like, fuck you.
I was
Learn how
like
to play.
that engine in the game. He had the Fox engine. That shit was pretty nice. For it to be what it was, you could do a lot of shit. in it.
The only reason I ever got on the plan like Far Cry was because of Metal Gear Solid 3. Cause like that whole urban survival, you in the woods, you gotta like craft weapons, shoot animals and shit like that. Like a lot, Far Cry, when they made Far Cry, they borrowed a lot of those concepts from like Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know, with
Shit,
that whole
they
urban
would
survival
know.
aspect.
You know, real shit. Far Cry is literally just a big ass goulash for other play styles. Like literally. But I'm gonna tell you, if you gonna go Far Cry 2 had the best physics though. 'Cause
No,
my
man,
nigga,
come
you,
on now.
no.
Four had
Far
the
Cry
best.
was
No.
the best
I'm not
physics.
saying the
You
best
said
game.
Four has
Far Cry.
the best story.
No, I'm not saying best game. I'm saying physics. So in that game, you could set fire to the grass, my nigga, and the grass could burn, and you could force the niggas out of some shit because you started a fire. You could cut down branches and shit like this. Little shit you can do in the game. The technical shit. Like if you go back and play it, that shit's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, even on 3, even on 4 and 5, like they were cool. Like 4 has the best story in my opinion. Cause I thought the whole little thing where you in the mountains in Tibet and shit, and you like goddamn trying to stage this revolution. I thought that was cool as fuck. The thing I love about Far Cry though is like You could be in the middle of a fight, nigga, and the gunfire will piss off the tigers and the elephants.
Yeah,
and then them niggas will come charging in and somebody get fucked up by a rhino or by an elephant. And you be like, time to fucking go. Pew!
No, the point of the game where you level up enough where you can damn like hop off the top of a building, stab a nigga in the neck, throw the knife at somebody, then shoot somebody in the fucking forehead. That shit was satisfying enough.
Yes.
Farcry. There was one time I'm standing on this bridge and this truck full of enemies is coming at me, and it's a river underneath, and there are folks in the boat. They're shooting at me, so I fucking step back, shoot the driver in the fucking of the truck, and the truck veer off the road, and then fall into the water and hits the boat, and everyone dies. Nice. And I was like, what? That's a thing I can do?
A 2-for-1, nigga. Yes.
Only thing more creative than that was damn like Hitman.
Oh yeah, nigga, Hitman is surgical. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you, my wife, believe it or not, me and her are like Hitman aficionados. We literally have all.
You played the last one,
nigga. I have all of them, nigga. I've had every Hitman. Since Hitman, like the only Hitman game I've never had is the first one, and that was trash because the control was trash and the frame rate was trash.
It was Hitman. I beat it. But Hitman 2 was perfect.
That was perfect.
I thought Hitman 2. Yeah. Hitman 2 was perfect, bro.
Hell yeah. Like, nigga, like when you learn how to be surgical, like, look, understand this. That game, it's a murder simulator. That's literally what it is. And it's like, you figure out how the game flows, and then you just look at the levels. And it's like, if you're not, like my wife, like, nigga, it's almost borderline weird. She's goddamn surgical. Like, I'm surgical, but quick. Her surgical is like, you can be vicious, but here's the thing, she would be like, all right, I'm tranking the guard, dumping him in the trash can, right? So, right, and then she's moving around. She may steal a nigga clothes, blend in, she's moving around. I'm saying, and she, because here's the dope shit about the newer ones, is that once you start beating the game and unlocking certain shit, you unlock new places in the level. So you might be a bartender, so you're already there. Right.
You like, hey, I can kill this motherfucker a different way now.
You can start off.
Poison their
You can start off poisoning the drink.
You can poison everybody in the fucking bar.
You can put bombs inside. You can put bombs inside shit, bro.
Yeah. If it's a cake or something, you can put.
I could be a bartender and poison everybody in the bar.
You could be a reporter.
Yeah.
And show up for an interview.
Nigga, you could be a bartender.
And then boom,
you
boom,
could be a
murder.
Nigga.
So wait.
It's one of them where you're a painter. Right, and you're like, it's funny. It's like a hitman had set up a target to kill somebody, and he had left his gun unattended, and so you can go into his spot and goddamn. Actually, no, you set up the scene. You make it so that the guy is standing in front of the site for the hitman to come back from smoking a cigarette and chilling, and you don't even have to kill him. You're just because you're faking a painter and you're painting him doing portrait, he's standing there all regal in front of the window. You set that nigga up for the hitman to kill him. Ooh. So you don't even gotta get your hands dirty. Like one of them is so cold where it's like you find a letter from a nigga, one of the bosses you gotta kill, and it's a love letter between the lady. Yep. You motherfucking deliver the letter so that his wife sees the letter. She pushed that nigga off the balcony into some water with gators and shit, nigga.
Yeah.
It's another one where
you on vacation you on that mission on vacation and shit, you start feeling like a little vacation down house and shit. Yep. It's a good fucking game.
So
surgical, nigga.
I'm about to get home shit when I get home.
So here's how I play Hitman. I'll go through the entire stage and see everything that's going on, and I'll try to pick the most fucked up method I can find. I like to play that shit like the Joker. I like to be an agent of chaos.
I'm up the whole.
So there's one mission where you're trying to just kill like a fashion star or something like that. You can like disguise yourself as them. You can do because you kind of look like them. There's all this crazy shit you can do to them. You know what I chose to do? On the runway, I realized that there's a glass ceiling. Yeah. So when he did his walkout, I went ahead and shot the ceiling. I killed everybody in the room.
You dropped the chandelier shit on it.
I dropped the glass ceiling. Everybody died. There's another mission where there's like you have to kill two people, but one of them is like a mob boss who sits like outside his mansion and shit. I like choked this dude out and said nobody would find him. I put this motherfucker in the fucking wood chipper. Yeah. And it just kind of spat him out. So after that, I kept laughing every time somebody was like, "Where the fuck is the boss? Have you seen him? Have you seen him?" I was just sitting at the other side of the TV like, "This motherfucker is fertilizer." He's on the ground. He's on the lawn, motherfucker.
You can turn a guy into a cocaine brick.
Oh my god.
Alright, so it's one that's process cocaine. You can push that.
Really?
You can push that nigga into the thing.
You can put somebody in a wine bottle, bro.
Yep.
Oh my
You
god.
can put it into a wine bottle.
You can feed a nigga
I
to the
gotta
hip
play the
holes.
new
one.
You can feed it to the hip holes.
The throwing the nigga into the wood chipper, I would have laughed.
That was hilarious.
I would have laughed for like 30 minutes.
They kept
Because when I
looking
do
for him,
fucked up
bro.
shit like that,
I went to hunt the second person. They were looking for him everywhere, bro.
It's a part where you gotta hunt down a damn, like, kill a damn tech.
like when I kill a motherfucker with a chainsaw or something on a video game, I gotta laugh about it because that's pretty hilarious.
I killed the pilot by engaging his eject button when he went to go test out his.
Yeah.
He accelerated shit.
You rigged the seat, the ejector seat. And so when he sits in that shit and he's testing,
Motherfucker shit.
Just
right
right
into the
into
It's a good fucking
hit
game.
him away, nigga. Right
It's
into
a
the-
puzzle game. Hitman's a puzzle game.
Yeah.
It's so hilarious. I love that game.
But it's so beautifully layered. So it's
you
like,
would love it, but it takes time though. You
Yeah.
can't just run through it. You have to take your time, explore the stage, and see what you want to do. Sometimes it's better to play the game
If you want to
multiple
get
times
physical,
because there'll be time limits and certain events will expire as you play. So you might go through it and be like, well, that event expired. Maybe I want to go do that and play it a second time.
Yep.
You know?
And but bro, here's the cool thing: if you want to get nasty and get close to him, you can always piano wire him if you get behind him.
That's how I beat the first mission, the first
Because
remake.
you can just choke the shit out of him and just back in.
I couldn't think of any better solution than to just steal someone's outfit.
But I've seen niggas
Wire
beat
them
that
out.
shit, bro. If you I put it like this, because Hitman is such a surgical game, niggas literally have speed runs. So they'll set the scenes and it'll be like a bomb in one spot. I've seen that first.
Somebody
mission.
won the first stage with poison.
Yeah. No, I seen
I was
that.
like, what
I
the
didn't
fuck?
No, I seen the first mission where
The rat
nigga,
poison.
he ran in, he said he was already inside this bitch. This nigga set off an explosion. He ran out. As he's leaving, the explosion kills the nigga upstairs. He had killed the other. He had killed all his targets. Because sometimes the targets will actually be in close proximity. Like when you're in the Bell, what's that Khalifa? The Khalifa shit. The thing in Burj Khalifa in fucking in Dubai.
Oh, yeah.
The first
Dubai
mission
stage.
in 3. When you're in that one, at one point, if you run up to the very front and you look up, both niggas are up. So you can clap the nigga right there and clap the nigga right there and run out and be done in like 10 seconds. Like real shit, but it's a timing thing. So if you know how to, like once you learn the level, nigga, it becomes surgery then. And then you just figure, all right, how
The
am I
first
gonna do
station
it?
number 3 that shit has so many solutions. When I started looking up the solutions, I was like, bruh, there's so many ways to kill him. I didn't even think of none of that shit. I was like, whoa.
And they give you, and see, they reward you. See, my wife actually goes under, and she'll try, because they give you different types of ways you can kill them. So she would try all of them scenarios.
It would be great for us to compare play styles because she plays the complete opposite.
But she's surgical.
She's
like,
real.
strictly
She'd be
surgical.
trying to get that what's that master rank
Solid,
shit.
solid. And
I
that's
play
the
the
ultimate.
opposite. I would love to see her be like, bro, like I can't believe you were just why.
I'm gonna
So
tell you
can
how
just
it's
walk,
like.
can you just run in and just shoot everybody?
Yeah, you can do that,
You
but
cannot.
if you go reckless, you will die.
You
Like
you cannot run
The
in and
security
shoot
will come.
everybody.
I mean, you can.
You'll die immediately.
Well, you can
trust me.
survive, but you have to hide.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be an ugly shootout, and they're looking for you. And once they know what you have on, you have to change clothes.
You're not gonna win, bro. I promise you. Don't listen to what Chris is saying. You can't win no fucking shootouts in
No,
this
no, no.
game.
That
Not
game
the
is
new
not-
ones.
not-
This
it-
ain't Hitman 2. And Hitman 2, maybe.
Nigga,
with
with
the
the
ballers,
ballers, nigga, you can.
Oh, yeah, you be lighting people
with,
up. You
with
be
the fucking rag
send
dolls.
them
You can
sky-
send them niggas.
skywards
I
and the
if we
shotgun.
this close with the fucking the dual ballers, I would send your ass about 15 feet with that shit. Niggas' bodies would be stuck. Like,
That shotgun in that game is on some Django shit.
Yeah,
You send people flying, but after the remake onwards,
Yeah.
no.
No.
You
Now that's
cannot.
not. You have to. The point of the game is to be surgical. The point is to be able to walk into a scenario, even though this nigga got a big ass barcode on the back of his fucking head, and he got the body of the face of a supermodel, and he look crazy with ice blue eyes
He's a
and shit.
beast.
He's a fucking clone. He's the perfect person. The nigga can run flat out. He's strong. He has great vision. He can see.
I didn't wanna
shit,
talk about the
steady
tool
hands.
shed, bro.
Yeah, the tool shed. Like this nigga, like literally, he is like I'm mad that the last Hitman game is gonna be the last one for a long time. Like they're actually working on a bond game now. So IO Interactive.
That's cool. I need a Bond game.
Yeah, so that's gonna be
I need
cool.
gadgets,
But the last one was the Swan Song because you get the DLC.
I need
The
that
DLC.
Bond game to be on some Spy Hunter shit, bro. Also, I need like
I need a
dope
bid
ass
for
car,
it.
some gadgets.
Yep.
like a nice ass tool set of shit you can do. Like motherfucker, alright, I can see through the wall, or my key card can unlock the doors and shit.
I want the whole rest of the game to be on that Hitman shit. The objectives doesn't have to be just killing people because I understand Bond has more knowledge.
Yeah. Sometimes he come in to steal information.
He has a lot of shit shady shit that he does throughout the movie.
Sometimes he has sex with your girl.
That's 100% of the time.
He better be fucking bitches in that shit.
That's 110% of the time. Bond is about that's every single movie, period.
Shit, actually, it was a game that had fucking Alpha Protocol. The game was made by Obsidian. They fucked up on the actual gameplay. The gameplay was kind of ass. Like the shooting was janky. But nigga, they had the 3 Bs.
Didn't nobody talk about Alpha Protocol when that shit came out. What?
They had the Bond. You could play like Bond. You could play like Jason Bourne, or you could play like what was the third beat? Bond. And Jack Bauer.
Oh, Bauer. Yeah.
So you could be like Jack Bauer. You had the ability to disarm bombs and all that kind of shit. If you was Bond, you had great persuasion and able to get around and smooth. And if you was Bourne, you were great with hand-to-hand combat. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of cool. The idea behind it was spectacular. The execution was butt cheeks. But one thing that was cool is that you could fuck bitches in the game. Like that was a part of the game. Like because as a spy, you know what I'm saying, you're in foreign places, you travel places.
There's really only a handful of games that you can fuck in, right? Grand Theft Auto, there's God of War.
Don't forget that.
Custer's Revenge or whatever.
Geralt be fucking the hell out of bitches and goddamn Witcher, dog. Like he's
we
slayed some bitches in there.
Conker's bad for day.
Yes.
Yes.
too.
Yes.
That was one of the controversies.
I got that shit on my Xbox right now, nigga. That's one of my favorite games of all time. That's in my top 10 too. Yeah, because it's just so raunchy. The fact that shit dropped on Nintendo and nobody in their rank got that.
There's not. Oh, I guess The Sims too. There's not a ton of games that you can fuck in. You know.
Yeah.
You can definitely fuck in The Sims.
Oh, I was fucking in that. I had the Playboy game that they had. That shit was crazy.
Playboy had a game?
Yes, Playboy had a game.
I ain't never seen that shit.
It was like a Hugh Hefner simulator. You basically put out magazines, inviting bitches over to. I actually played that shit.
Has anybody ever played Leisure Suit Larry?
Yes, of course.
I had one of those shits on
so
PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 or something. That shit was called Magnum Cum Loudy.
Yes.
That shit was so hilarious. You play quarters with bitches trying to get them drunk. Oh my god, that game is hilarious.
That game would never be made now.
Please, if we could, hold on. Where's the camera? Please, some studio, the studio that makes Leisure Suit Larry. Please bring it back. I don't care if you get canceled. You'll at least get my. I'll pay $30 for it.
Yeah,
You'll at least get my $30.
No more than 30 though. No more than 30.
Yeah,
if you put 70 on that shit, you can eat.
I might do 35.
Yeah.
But at 40 is where I kind of drop it.
Yeah.
But for our Leisure Suit Larry, at least know that you'll have 2 customers.
Yeah, it's fucking right.
I'll make these 2 guys play it. They'll think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
We'll record it.
Yes.
We promise.
Yes, definitely will play that shit.
Please.
Yeah. Fuck with us. Fuck with us.
If there's any chance you see this video.
Yeah. Maybe that shit hit the algorithm.
You never know, bro.
Bro, that shit, dude.
Like 3
It was such a crazy ass game and so off the wall.